Hi, Deanna here, Intuitive D 1111. Let's go ahead and get into this energy. So, this is a really impromptu reading. I was just shuffling after doing these little mini collective readings that I'm supposed to be posting at some point. And this card kept coming out, and it's the card of Saturn return, okay? Age, and then Aries I am underneath it. So this corresponds with the Judgment card, okay? And then, Aries energy, of course, a lot of times we associate that with the Emperor, yes, but also the Fool. So, and this makes sense given the fact that, it's the end of the year and, we are all, thinking about this year, where it's gone. What we've done, what we've accomplished, how we feel, how we've helped others, all those different things. If we feel like we've done those things and what more we could have done, how the mind wanders. And so Saturn is all about teaching, right? It's the Lord of Karma, right? And the Saturn return, it takes about 29 years for, Saturn to do its orbit around the sun. So typically the Saturn returns happen around age 29 to 32, and then they happen again at around age 70, at around age 60, sorry. And pretty much what happens when Saturn is there, Saturn is, it's in an Aquarius right now in tropical astrology. But it's all about shattering illusions, and we see that here. Now, this could be your energy or someone you're dealing with, but just take it as it resonates. We have the King of Swords to start, okay? That is Aquarian energy. You could be dealing with someone that, has that in their chart. This is someone that typically is, disciplined, has, head over heart, logical, when they're in their, not in distorted energy, but in, correct masculine energy. They're very honest. This is somebody that's in leadership, that's reliable. Clarified by the Four of Swords reverse, okay? So this can talk about exhaustion, burnout. It can talk about restlessness, stress. It could talk about feeling lonely, delays, cancellations. So this partnered together with the Saturn energy is, for example, like if you feel like you're in a relationship with someone and no matter what you've tried for that relationship to work, it feels like it's obstacle after obstacle. Okay, at some point, you're going to have to realize that the tower is going to come in. Okay, the tower comes in to break illusions, which is one of the huge reasonings of why Saturn returns are so painful for a lot of people, because illusions are shattered. All of a sudden, they realize that they put all of their well, I'll speak personally. I mean, my Saturn return, I feel, was very painful. Yes, I lost a lot, but I gained a lot. I lost a lot of material things, but I gained a lot of wisdom, okay? I lost a lot of things in the end that really didn't matter, okay? Yes, I lost a house, okay? 333 when I said that. I realized the marriage I was in was going down the toilet. There was nothing I could do to fix it. During my Saturn return, I lost, a job and a career in cosmetics that I was in, for, over a decade, okay? And when that happened, then I lost the house and all these different things. And so all of a sudden, I had realized my identity was wrapped up into what it was that I did. And when I did not have that anymore to do every day, of course, it threw me into a depression. And then not to mention around the same time, I had, met my TF, and then that created a whole nother dynamic. And so, and that wasn't going very well either. So I will say that I'm just using, I don't ever get personal. So this will be like the only time probably ever that I get personal like that. But it's just as an example to show you that in reality, what I lost was a job that I had already plateaued at, okay? I had already made it to executive levels. I already had made it to the position that I pretty much had truly desired to be in. And when I got the position, all of a sudden I really realized that maybe that wasn't really what I wanted. As a mom, maybe I really didn't want to have to be, driving all over, Texas, going to different cosmetic floors. Maybe what I wanted wasn't really realistic. Tower moment. Okay. So I'm using that as an example to show you that right now, if you're in an energy where you're feeling restless or burnout, or you're feeling like you're not really sure about if you're on the right path with your education, or you're running into obstacle after obstacle within a job setting that you're in, or within a love situation, it's letting you know to let go of these painful endings, because you will in fact get something that you actually love that is meant for you, but you have got to let the old die away first. Okay, yes, someone's gonna come back around to you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that out there, because that's normally what happens when you put yourself first. Okay. And focus on loving yourself here. Okay. This is love, compassion, creativity. This is spirituality. This is you listening to your intuition. Some of you guys, I mean, you could even be having a baby soon at some point. This is a proposal. Some of you guys, somebody wants to marry you. All these things are coming in for you. But yes, it's coming after a tower moment. Okay, some of you guys are already going through this tower moment. For others of you, the person that you're connected with is. And even if this person is, if you're like, oh, well, Deanna, this person is not 29 to 32 and they're not 60, guess what? Have you seen their natal chart? Because depending upon where, what's going on with Saturn in their natal chart, and what's been going on with Saturn this entire year, they very well could be seriously impacted right now. Okay, so it's also for you, to be understanding as well with whoever that you're dealing with, and just know that sometimes we can't really see it when of course we are invested in somebody, and we want a loving connection and this and this and that. But sometimes we have to move ourselves out of the way and say, hey, there are lessons that this person, the divine is wanting to teach this person to better their lives. And it's not really about, me at this time and me receiving the love I feel I should be getting from this person, or the reciprocity. It's about this person going through these tower moments to truly love themselves and get out of this conflict that they're in. Right, with others around them as well as within themselves. And then the same thing is with you, because all they can give you right now is the Page of Cups. Okay, some of you guys, this is definitely someone having a child. I'm gonna put that out there. For others of you, this is, people fighting to get your attention and to offer you love after you start loving yourself, ending connections that were based on illusions with people that truly did not have good intentions for you, or that truly were only focused on what they wanted at the time. Ending any type of connections that were selling you a dream. Oh, we're going to do this together. We're going to be here together. We're going to do this together. But their actions and their behaviors did not align with it. That is coming down with the Tower card. Okay. And so yes, someone wants to come back around. Okay, but why? Is it because they're lonely? Is it because they're restless? Is it because they're in conflict and you help to help them heal themselves and give them peace? Don't be fooled. A Page of Cups is an apology, but at the same time, it's a nice little love message, or a nice little love flirt, or, oh, hey, how you doing? Or, oh, I miss you, or whatever. But it's still the Page of Cups. Okay? So if this person is showing up as the King of Swords here, okay, this person is logical. This person knows what's up. But their heart space needs healing. Okay? It's blocked. It's not emotionally invested. Okay? Because the only love level that they can offer you is that of a child, which is the Page of Cups. So this card here, and I know this isn't the reading that everyone wants to hear, myself included, but I don't care. Like, I'm dragging myself in it. So let's just all get dragged together. Because we're going to keep it real with ourselves before this year ends, okay? Oh my God, didn't I just say Judgment? Stop playing with me. I just said Judgment. This card correlates to Judgment. With the Knight of Wands underneath it, you better tell that player to go. If someone's inconsistent, tell them to go. Six of Cups. Okay, yes, this is a soul connection. Yes, this person is nostalgic about you. Yes, this person misses you. Yes, you're going to have friends that want to come back and be in your life again after hurting you. Yes, you're going to have family members want to come back and connect with you after, you know, talking bad about you, or, you know, just doing things that families can do at different times. And you definitely have someone that you have known for a long time, or you have a past life soul mate connection with, coming around for reconciliation. Okay, Judgment can talk about reconciliation. This can talk about reconciliation with the Six of Cups. But the Judgment card, though, okay, this is when Archangel Gabriel is blowing that horn. Okay, and depending on how you act is where you're gonna go. Okay, based on, you know, heaven or hell, or, you know, however so. But what I'm saying here is talking about a spiritual awakening. So some of you guys could be dealing with someone that's going through a spiritual awakening. And yes, maybe you want things to go back to the way that they used to be, or you want to live in the past. But the Six of Cups is often a card of where you're mainly basing your current feelings off of your past feelings that you had for someone, not even necessarily how they're acting right now. So you really want to break through any illusions that you have. Okay, and this could go in any category of life as well too, you know, in the job that you're not unhappy with, right? Or strategically. The King of Swords is somebody that's strategic. So strategically plan to look for other work, look for, you know, reconnect with your endeavors, what you loved to do as a child. That's what's going to bring you abundance. That's what's going to make you happy, right? I mean, when you're happy, you'd be surprised how much of an impact that makes on the people that are around you. That's why it's so important, you know, for us to love ourselves first. Okay, yes, we love the divine, but for us to love ourselves, not just give our love away to everyone else, because that's also what we end up modeling for others, that we're not important, everyone else is more important. And that's not true. Okay, that is definitely not true. So I'm giving you a heads up, somebody's coming around. For some of you, it's multiple people coming around. And yes, Mercury is going retrograde, I believe, at the end of this month. So maybe this energy is already lingering. But if the tower fell and it's meant to fall, if it can't be rebuilt back up better with this person, keep it down. Okay, that is what I have for you. Thank you. Oh my God, you have no idea. I was not even going to put this message out at all. Honestly, I honestly put the card back in the deck because all of us kind of cringe a little bit when we see the Saturn return card. But when it came out again, I knew that I had to do a message. And then it was like, oh, you need to change the deck. So I changed the deck from the one I was using for the collective. And then it was like, oh, okay, well, guess what? Now you need to record it. And I was like, oh. You know, but it is beautiful because guess what's coming in for you? People fighting to offer love to you because you're loving yourself. People fighting to give you the job of your dreams because you are learning new skills and doing and working towards doing things that you love and that you're actually passionate about. I mean, it's actually beautiful what comes in. And guess what? When you do the work with Saturn on your side, oh man, you're set up for life. Anything that you are really, that's meant to be, that you're working on for your stability, for your legacy, for your foundation, oh man, it is going to grow. It is going to be long standing. It's not going to be fly by night. Okay. So, and if you are meeting a love interest right now, or if there's someone that you've been connected with, most likely they have, you know, these type of placements in their charts. Okay, or they could be older or more mature, okay, because that's the energy of Saturn. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. Namaste.